I bought the KitchenAid fully automatic espresso machine because I wanted cafe-style drinks at home without turning coffee into a full-time hobby. I still care about flavor and texture, but I wanted the process to be fast, predictable, and clean enough to fit normal weekdays.
From the first unboxing, the machine felt premium. The fit and finish looked intentional, the controls were clear, and setup was simpler than I expected for something this capable. I was making drinks quickly instead of digging through a manual for half a day.
What I noticed immediately was convenience. The machine grinds, brews, and handles milk with very little effort from me. I can make espresso, Americanos, lattes, and cappuccinos with a few taps, which is exactly the kind of workflow I wanted for everyday use.
The touchscreen is one of my favorite parts. It is intuitive, responsive, and easy to navigate even before I learned all the menus. I like being able to customize drinks and save favorites, especially when different people in the house prefer different strengths and sizes. I also appreciate the removable bean hopper because it makes switching beans practical. Some days I want one roast profile, other days I want something brighter or bolder, and this machine makes that change quick. That flexibility keeps the coffee routine from feeling repetitive.
In the cup, the espresso quality has been strong for a super automatic. I get smooth shots, good body, and consistent crema once the settings are dialed in. Milk drinks come out creamy and balanced, and even plant-based milk can froth nicely with the right mode.
Another thing I value is consistency over time. This machine has been reliable in daily use, and that reliability is what makes me trust it. I do not want great coffee only occasionally. I want the same quality every morning, and this has mostly delivered that.
The automatic cleaning cycles are helpful, but they do use a noticeable amount of water. I keep a cup under the spouts and empty the drip tray more often than with simpler machines. It is not difficult, just part of the ownership routine that new buyers should expect.
Counter space is a real consideration too. This is a substantial machine, so I measured first and gave it a dedicated area. Once placed, it looks sleek and modern, but it definitely is not a tiny appliance you casually move around every day.
I learned that routine maintenance matters more than people think. Rinsing components on schedule and keeping the brew system clean makes a big difference in extraction consistency. When I stay on top of that, performance stays steady, and the machine feels easy to live with.
I did run into clogging behavior at one point during heavier use. Extraction got uneven, and I saw signs of pressure buildup. A manual rinse of the brew head restored normal operation, and repeating that maintenance periodically has kept things running much better.
That experience changed how I approach ownership. This machine is easy but not maintenance-free. If I expect zero upkeep, I will be disappointed. If I treat it like quality equipment and do basic care, the results are excellent and very repeatable.
Customer support was also part of my journey. When I had questions, response was straightforward and helpful. Knowing I could get practical answers quickly reduced stress and made me more confident about sticking with the machine long term.
I also like that it handles both quick and deliberate sessions. On rushed mornings, I can tap a saved profile and get a dependable cup fast. On slower weekends, I can tweak settings and explore different beans without needing extra hardware.
From a value perspective, this is an investment, so expectations should be high. For me, the value comes from daily convenience plus strong drink quality, not just from owning a premium appliance. It earns its place by being used constantly, not admired occasionally.
After months of use, my strongest takeaway is that this machine removes friction. I no longer debate whether I have time to make good coffee.